Welcome back. Final segment of the night. And I want to take just a little bit of moment because we've been talking about ways to increase mental strength, avoid stress, surround yourself with advisors, which is going to help you work through both of these times, the good and the bad when it happens, and then prepare yourself. Get prepared to end things, get prepared to start new things. And we saw a checklist of that which can save you lots of friction, headache, and stress along the ways. So I want to pivot into a little bit more of really just reflecting on gratitude and leadership and how we can do things to create a better tomorrow. And of course, this is right in the heart of the holiday season. So I want to acknowledge that season, and I want us to go ahead and take a moment to really concentrate on gathering during this special time of year. Between Christmas and New Year's and the various other holidays that are all packed in here, we're often reminded of the blessings and the challenges and the opportunities that have shaped our lives. Now, not just as a person going through life, but also as leaders, these moments of pivotal change, these moments of crisis, these moments of great celebration. What I want to do is really convey to you tonight that leadership is a gift. It's a gift giving season. We receive gifts. You need to understand that you have a gift. Your ability to influence people and to align people to a common goal and to lead them and influence them is one of the greatest privileges that we have. If we don't take time to stop and think and make notice of our influence, that's one of the failures often leaders have is they don't pay attention to where their influence actually falls, who they're influencing, and how many eyes, big or little eyes, may be on them at any given point in time. I do want you to take a moment of reflection, and I want you to appreciate the journey that you're going through. Success in leadership is always a journey. There is no destination until you take your last breath and close your eyes for the last time. So you can appreciate your team. You can appreciate the small things that happen throughout the year, the little victories, the big victories, and what are some of the struggles and hurdles you overcame that has brought you here. Gratefulness as a leader and in business is super important. Recognize that just having your business and being in your role, wherever that is, up and down the ladder, is a blessing in itself. You get to go to work. You get to have people to interact with. You get to interact with customers and clients. You get to provide something and to receive something. You get to be compensated. You get to go home and enjoy whatever little struggles and friction moments are there. And you get to go home and work through that and be an influence in somebody else's life. Also, pause and appreciate all of the people behind each and every one of those little situations and places and scenarios that I just mentioned. If you're a business leader, appreciate, be grateful for the people behind the metrics. It's not just about KPIs and revenue targets and goal achievement, but the holiday season reminds us that the people are the biggest gift of all. Think of the employees who've gone above and beyond, the customers who've really trusted you or gave you a little bit of loyalty capital when you might have messed something up and they gave you grace. The mentors who have guided you, the leaders that have been in your life. Make this season have moments that matter. Write little personal thank you notes. Make sure you throw a company Christmas party or attend a Christmas party in good spirit. Go out and have these little gatherings, create these little memories, have your little jokes, tell your stories, and remember all of the fun things that happen throughout the year. And make sure to acknowledge their efforts. They work hard too. Also, you got to acknowledge the hardships that you went through, and you got to do so with passion. There are people that really struggle with the season. Have empathy for them, really feel their pain, have sympathy, and help them. While the season is joyful for many, I would say even most, it can be a time of reflection, of loss, of maybe some unmet goals or personal struggles, and some really personal, deep conflict that people deal with. Acknowledge that as leaders, we bear not only our own burdens, but the weight of many others. It's not easy, especially during the holidays when sometimes those weights feel even heavier. So make sure to take time to do encouragement, do self-talk to yourself, to encourage yourself, and take time to recognize that there's people that are struggling, whether it's a colleague, an employee, a friend, or a family member. Sometimes just a simple smile and kind word or a small act of support and service is all it takes to shine light into that dark situation. So here's a little practical tip. Maybe you can consider starting a tradition of little anonymous acts of kindness that goes around the office, goes within your team, within your little business area. And people get a little flavor for, ooh, let's start a trend like Pay It Forward of these little acts of kindness. And you don't have to get credit. Nobody has to know where it came from, but that act was well received and can literally brighten someone's day. I also want you to reflect on the very present moment that we're in. Cherish it, that this exact moment we're living in right now, just watching this episode or going to where we are going next, it's a natural time to look backwards, but it's also a natural time to neglect, where am I today? Where have I come from? Where am I going? But where am I today? Enjoy this moment. Enjoy the satisfaction of the achievement that you've got, the journey that's still to come, and make sure that you savor the process. Ask yourself, what lessons did I learn? Who helped me along the way? How can I help someone else? What are ways I can show my gratitude? If you live in the moment, you don't just get caught up in planning the future all the time over and over, or you don't get caught up regretting things from the past. The life's richest moments are always in the present. It's better to live it in the moment than to remember it later. It's better to live it in the moment than dream and fantasize that it might come true one day. Cherish this moment. Put the phone down. Be present at those family meals and the gatherings, and make sure that your team and you truly focus and listen and connect. That's going to help this holiday season. Now, we still do want to do some looking ahead. We want to make sure that there is a brighter future for everyone. Everyone wants to be able to see that leadership is and can continue to be a force for good. We have the privilege and the responsibility to shape brighter futures if we're diligent. Not just for ourselves, that I'm saying, but I'm saying for everyone under our care. And that's important, that you emphasize the growth and the learning, the commitment to helping them to lead with integrity. Set the example. You can set inspiration into every one of their hearts with a very powerful view of how they can one day become leaders, or if they're also leaders, grow it. There's a vision. The vision for the future needs to constantly be supported. What did 2024 look like? But everyone, this is what 25 is going to look like. For your business, for your team, for yourself, I want you to define it. I want you to share it. Actually tell people what your vision is. Okay? Especially if they're attached to the vision, and make sure that you have that passion, that unwavering belief that we're going to get there, overcoming any obstacle that gets in our way. And I want to move towards closing out the episode in this way. Gratitude and hope. I want to make sure that you understand that there's hope in whatever situation you're in. There's hope not just of a better tomorrow, of a better next week or month or year, but there is hope of all kinds. If you truly rely on your faith, count your blessings, and lean into those who love you, your hope will become clear. I'm grateful for each and every one of you that tunes into the show, that supports behind the scenes. I'm grateful for everyone that works at Shelton and Associates and CS Business Consulting, because without them, none of it would be possible. They have to deal with this knucklehead all of the time, and I understand what it means to have to deal with me all the time. I know that people pour their soul into their work, their spirit into their work, blood, sweat, and tears, as they say. And I want to make sure that you understand that that's recognized. So I want you to do the same for your employees. I want you to let them know that you're going to step into a new year with courage and with hope. You're going to do it with passion. You're going to do it with commitment, and you're going to lead with gratitude. Noticing all those little things and the big things. You're going to serve them with care and empathy, and you're going to work. You got to be tireless. You got to have grit. You got to get in there and create that better world, and they will follow suit because they know that you care. Cherish these moments with your loved ones. Enjoy Christmas. Enjoy the holidays. And Happy New Year to everyone. I will be seeing you in the new year with more pivotal change as it comes to 2025. I want to make sure that we can enjoy what happened this year in 2024 together and look back, remember the episodes, remember your businesses, remember the starting of what is this great show, and hopefully it will be coming for a long time and many years from now. So go out there and do what you got to do to be growth-minded, purpose-driven, and have a meaningful impact. In order to do that, you've got to go out there and see the change and be the change. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll catch you next time on Pivotal Change.